It's the man they call Dave from the Working Fans podcast. We are here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution. Flowers given, and I got a couple of wrestlers from here. Chris and Trevor. Guys, first off, thank you for being on the show. Appreciate it. Absolutely. And I guess I'll start off like I do with everything. Where did it all begin? What got you hooked into this wrestling business?
You want to go first? For me, it's started with the toys, a couple of John Cena action figures, went from there, and then once I actually started watching the product, with WWE and everything, it just snowballed into a love and a profession that I love.
Yeah. And for you?
Monday Night Wars, baby.
Yeah.
that was it for me, man. I think one of the greatest memories was the first time Kane came out. I was like,
oh, yeah. That initial Hell in a Cell match. Yeah. That is a great time in wrestling, actually. In this sidebar, I started watching 96 WCW Nitro again recently. Yes. And I'm like, I forgot this guy was even on here. Like, these guys in like the Rock and Roll Express showed up for a match one time. And I'm like, Nitro would just pull out everything back then. What was the light bulb? I want to break into this. And where did you break in? Who trained you?
So for me, I call him Diamond Lou Jacobs, and it's going to stick, I guarantee.
Okay, yep.
But I worked with Lou at my job at the gym on the sub base. That's how I met him. And then after he left, maybe like a year or so later, he told me, like, I knew he was a professional wrestler. And then he told me he was starting a school, and I was like, I'm in, dude. Like, that's the dream as a kid. So I was like, let's go. And I was just in.
Wow.
Like, so it's all for you, Diamond Lou.
Now, how many years have you been in this?
Maybe a year and a half.
A year and a half. Okay.
This is my second match. So.
Okay. And for you, how where did you get your training, Trevor?
Same place
with Lou. Okay.
I got into it from I've always wanted to get in the ring. Always wanted to do it. When Bray passed away, that was my light bulb. I was like, if there's any time to do it, it's now.
Right.
So I found Lou through a mutual friend and went from there.
Okay, yeah. You're early in your careers. What have been some of the more difficult things so far?
For me, I'm just in pain all the time, but 7 years in the Army, my knees and back are shot, so yeah. Bumping as little as possible. Team no bump.
Learn how to sell. Tell a story.
Tell the story. But honestly, it's trying to get into the gimmick and remember to do that during the match when everything's going chaotic, just slow down.
Yeah.
For me, it's hard to like slow down and just go, all right, work the gimmick a little bit, work the crowd a little bit, because I just want to go. I want to go.
Right.
Choke slam, powerbomb, murder people.
So slow down, I guess.
Down is the hardest thing is slowing down.
Yeah.
That is a huge thing, because in storytelling, if you're just on the gas the whole time, nobody's going to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Slow it down, let the crowd digest what you're doing, and you'll get your point across.
And I feel like that really transcends even more than wrestling, because I was watching a comedian one time and he was breaking down, like, if you just tell joke, and you don't pause, you're like, well, I think there was some funny stuff in there. I don't remember everything, And I mean, even as a fan, I'll say watching wrestling, I remember watching a lot of stuff that I loved. And I'm like, man, that was a lot of fun. But I'm like, what happened? Yep. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Any injuries so far?
Mild concussion.
Mild concussion. Okay.
I may have broken my nose earlier. I don't know.
Okay. Early right now.
Yeah.
And for you, you're not really cutting a lot of promos at this point, right? I'd imagine with your maybe you cut some in the backstage.
So I don't cut promos, but let me tell you about my buddy 5150. He cuts some pretty good promos. Patient 5150 Facebook.
Honestly, the stuff that 5150 is putting out, I would say, is some of the top tier promo work that I've seen from a newcomer. 100%, really solid.
One of the more interesting moments in tonight's show too is that there was an intensity and almost silence during your match for a minute where people were like, whoa. And it was like, and as I'm like, whoa, everybody's kind of hooked. And as the match went on, everybody went. And I was like, wow, but
crazy to me that I come out and I lick people and bite people and chloroform people, and they just love it. So.
Yeah, I was watching
and he gets paid for it. I mean, my buddy does.
Obviously, you're both new at this. What are some of your immediate goals?
I'm just trying to get in as much as I can before I can't do it anymore.
Okay, because
But I mean, obviously, I want the goal at some point. women's titles in my future.
We're gonna have to battle for the tag team titles.
I know who's gonna win
The
that
women's
one.
tag titles. For me, entertain.
Entertain.
I feel like there's a lot of guys out there who are in it for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in it to entertain people. That's all I want to do. As long as they go home and they know what they saw and they liked what they saw.
Yeah.
That's good in my book. I don't care if I get paid to do this. I would love to just entertain people.
Now, not to get too deep in that, but I'll ask you this too. Is there a therapeutic, like almost feeling for that, right? Like you get out there and you're able to like just kind of hook that crowd, whether it's hate you or love you?
Oh yeah. So backstage, like I think everybody nervous as soon as I walk through the curtain,
Mhm.
it's just gone. It's like boom. And even playing a bad guy, which I don't even know if I can say that because all the kids love me.
Yeah.
I'm ripping up kids' signs, biting it and spitting it on them, and they're just freaking loving it. And it's just like entertaining the kids and the fans. Is probably the best part.
I will say this. I watched you tonight, and I was like, I saw you with one of the kids, and I was like, pretty sure you just kidnapped a person. I'm like, how is this happening right now? But you never know what's going to connect with the fans. Anything coming up you want to promote? Any shows or social media? I mean, maybe not social media for you.
There is Outcast Wrestling Revolution has a lot of shows coming up.
Yep.
On Facebook, Outcast Wrestling Revolution, Instagram, same handle. They just packed their summer list all the way through the fall.
Yes.
I think we have maybe like 8 or 9 shows or something.
Next week,
Griswold.
20th, we are in Griswold.
Yeah, WrestleTopia. I got that one.
That's gonna
I will be there.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
I'll make sure 5150 shows up for the interview for that one.
I would like that. I like that. I don't know how long that interview will go, but we'll get it.
Obviously, we have Valhalla following Saturday.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be a really fun one. Obviously, there's a rain date. If there is a rain date, I won't be there. Sadly, I have family problems coming up. Events.
We all have problems.
Depends on how much you like your family.
Yeah.
But for me, if you want to follow me, Travis Black or the Travis Black anywhere.
All right.
Christopher Wagner or Patient 5150, either one.
Okay.
I like to share his stuff. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like to
I've seen
share
it.
it too. It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Trevor saying that.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for your time. We
All right,
appreciate you.